morning, class. How are you? Good to hear that you are okay. Me too. I'm good and blessed. For today, I will be your mathematics teacher. I am teacher Yoli Gallardo Alcopra of Kugun Elementary School, Baligasag Central District, Misamis Oriental Division. Are you ready? Very good. Our lesson for today is all about multiplying mentally two-digit numbers by 1 to two-digit numbers with products up to 200 and explains the strategies used. Mathematics 4, Quarter 1, Module 9, Week 4. For our objective, after going through the lesson, you are expected to multiply mentally two-digit number by 1 to two-digit numbers with products up to 200, including money, mathematical problems, and real-life situations. But before we start, let's count numbers by 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, up to 100 in unison. Ready? Start!
5, 10, 15,
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100 by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 by 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 by 50, 50, 100. Very good.
To unfold and Miss McCarthy with another song. This one for the boys and girls all around the world. You mathematicians, math class, wanna pass, studying for that test. My mind's on fire to multiply, gotta kiss my brain, it's the best. I'm too hot, hot yeah, at multiplication. I'm too hot, hot yeah, at multiplication. I rock that, I rock that. Multiplication, I love that, I love that. Multiplication, I gotta find the product. The total is the product. You know I find that product, cause I see groups of equal things. Cause I see groups of equal things. Cause I see groups of equal things staring at me right there in the problem. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe it, just watch. Wait a minute, I got strategies to help me with it. Draw big circles, folded groups, and then tally marks up in it. Arrays, number lines, repeated addition. Groups of things, same amount in each equals a product. Here's my equation. I'm too hot, hot yeah, at multiplication. I'm too hot, hot yeah, at multiplication. I rock that, I rock that. Multiplication, I love that, I love that. Multiplication, I gotta find the product. The total is the product. You know I find that product, cause I see groups of equal things. Cause I see groups of equal things. Cause I see groups of equal things something. Factor times factor equals the product. Number of groups times things in each equals the product. Factor times factor equals the product. Number of groups times things in each equals the product. Come on, get fluent. Know your fast facts, then flaunt it. Got another song just for ya called Multiples, jump on it. Come on, get fluent. Know your fast facts, then flaunt it. Don't brag about it, come show me and say, don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 ow! Multiplication, I said multiplication. Multiplication, I said multiplication. I want an A, yeah, I said I want an A. I want an A, yeah, I said I want an A. Multiplication, I said multiplication. Multiplication, I said multiplication. I want an A, yeah, I said I want an A. I want an A, yeah, I said I want an A.
Now, multiply the following mentally. Pag sinabing mentally, isip lang ang gamit. Wala pa tayong hawak na papel at ballpen. Are you ready, kids? Yeah, boo! Number 1. 41 times 2. The answer is 82. Number 2. 86 times 2. What is the answer? Very good! 172. For number 3. 42 times 3. What is the answer? Yes! 126. For number 4. 40 times 2. The answer? Yes! 80. Number 5. 15 times 11. What is the answer? Yes! 165. For number 6. 14 times 11. The answer? Good! 154. Number 7. 17 times 10. What is the answer? Yes, 170. Number 8. 13 times 13. The answer is 169. Number 9. 12 times 13. What is the answer? Yes, 156. The last number, number 10. 15 times 2. What is the answer? Yes, 30. Bravo! Now, let's read the problem and mentally solve for the answer. During a Scout Jamboree in Valencia City, 15 schools sent 8 Boy Scouts each. How many Boy Scouts went to the Jamboree altogether? Class, can you still remember the steps in multiplying numbers? You can use any of the methods you know to arrive with the correct answer. What is your answer? Now, let us try the lattice method. 15 schools times 8 Boy Scouts. So, 8 times 5, the answer is 40. So, in 40, there are 4 tens and 0 ones. Next, 8 times 1. The answer is 8. 0 tenths and 8 ones. Next, let's add. Bring down 0. 4 plus 8, the answer is 12. Bring down 2, carry 1. Next is bring down 1. So, what is the answer? Yes, 120. Next is the so-called the long method. In this method, we are going to regroup numbers according to their place value. So, 15 times 8. In 15, there is 1 tenths and 5 ones times 8 ones. Next, we are going to multiply 8 times 10. The answer is 80. Then, 8 times 5, the answer is 40. Next, we are going to add 80 plus 40 and the answer is 120. Then, the next method is the so-called the short method. 15 times 8. 8 times 5 equals 40. Bring down 0, carry 4. Then 8 times 1, the answer is 8. Plus 4, the answer is 12. So the answer is 120. Can you do this in a faster way? How about not using any paper and pen? So, listen to this problem. A kilo of banana costs 14 Philippine peso. How much will you pay for the 12 kilos? What is your answer? How did you do it?
There are several ways in solving math problems mentally. Let us solve 14 times 12. Method 1. Step 1. Multiply the multiplicand by the ones digit in the multiplier.
So, 14 times 2 equals 28. For step 2, multiply the multiplicand by the tens digit in the multiplier. So, 14 times 10 equals 140. Step 3. Add the partial products. So, 28 plus 140 is 168 pesos. For the method 2, you can use the distributive property to get the product mentally. So, 14 times 12 equals 14 times, open, close, parenthesis, 10 plus 2 equals 14 times 10 plus 14 times 2. 14 times 10 equals 140 plus 14 times 2 equals 28. Let's add 140 plus 28. The answer is 168 pesos. Next, solve the following mentally. Number 1. Each class in the school has 14 reading books. If there are 12 classes in the school, how many reading books are there in all? The answer is 168. For number 2, 18 times 10. The answer is 180. For number 3, 86 times 2. The answer is 172. For number 4,
64 times 3.
what is the answer? 192. For number 5, 12 times 12. The answer is 144. Keep in mind that the position of the factor does not affect the answer because of the commutative property of multiplication. Mental computation is very useful in everyday living. Being able to compute mentally can save your time. It is easy to multiply number if one factor has a single digit and regrouping is not involved in the process. You can easily find the product as long as you know the basic multiplication rules. In multiplying mentally, multiply first the ones digit without using paper and pencil. Next, solve the following without using paper and pencil. For number 1, 12 times 13. 156. Yes, correct. For number 2, 40 times 4. What is the answer? 160. Bravo! For number 3, 13 times 11. The answer is 143. For number 4, 12 times 16. What is the answer? Yes, 192. Number 5, 177 times 1. What is the answer? 177. Yes, the best! For our evaluation, find the product mentally. Number 1. There are 15 seats in a row of the covered court. How many seats are there if there are 12 rows? Number 2. A box contains 12 pieces of chocolates. Mother bought 13 boxes. How many pieces of chocolates were bought? Number 3. 37 times 5 equals number 4. 12 times 14 equals number 5. 75 times 2. Number 6. 15 times 12. 7. 36 times 3. Number 8. 49 times 4. Number 9. 11 times 17. Number 10. A pile contains 16 books. How many books are there in 11 piles? So, let's answer. And now, let's check your answers. For number 1, the answer is 180. Yes! For number 2, what is your answer? 156. For number 3, 185. Number 4, 168. Very good. For number 5, 150. Number 6, 180. Number 7, 108. For number 8, 196. Number 9, 187. For number 10, the last number, the correct answer is 176. Excellent! For your additional activities, find the product of the following. Yay! Amazing! Once again, this is Teacher Yo. See you next time. Babu!